Hello folks, Scott Grove here, just doing some more reviews on some other new guitars I picked up and that I plan on keeping. This one here just being one of the little cheapo Steinberger Spirit little broomstick looking jobbies. Anyway, usually I go for guitars that are all original. This one I picked up just because of what has been put in it. These guitars generally come with the EMG Select pickups, which really blow dog. Okay, I always throw those away. You put them on eBay for a whole set of 3 of them, and you can get maybe 25-30 bucks out of those pickups. But anyway, what drew me to this one is the fact that it actually has. That's my phone ringing in the other room. Anyway, I'll shut that away. Has all these gold Fender. Well, these aren't even the Fender ones. These are just the lace sensors. So the Fender name's not even on there. Okay, so as you can see, we have our lace sensors. There are the dualies back here in the back, which mean there are actually kind of humbucking. Okay, my intent later, as soon as I get to it, will actually be to put a new, it's got a master volume, master tone, 5-way switch, will be to actually put a push-pull volume or tone control in here to go ahead and split these both into single coils, okay, which will give you your typical Strat sound. So that's what I'm going to do with this guitar eventually, but right now it's still really cool. I'm not big into the humbucking sounds, but it'll be nice to have the options, but like I said, that will be the deal. I'm going to split these. Okay, so you just do it and it splits it all, so you have your typical Strat. Do it the other way, you got all your humbucking things. So that's why I bought it. What is great about these guitars that nobody seems to know about, of course the end is chopped off, is you'll see that I added this $40 little conversion thing. Just sits right on top of there, and you can use your regular guitar strings. Okay, so what you actually do is you have these little Allen wrench things, and they just go in there and clamp on just like a lock nut type of thing, but so you don't have to use the double ball strings, because most of them really suck. Okay, yeah, it's quick to change strings, but then again you want strings that don't suck. Okay, so I get to use my choice, the nice twangy Elixir Polyweb. Don't get the Nano Web, those suck, but the Polywebs are the string of my choice. All the other coated strings suck. I'll do a thing on those later. But anyway, this guitar is actually great. What's the difference between the imported cheapy, $600 jobbies like this and the $3,000 jobbies? Oh, about $1,500 or $2,500. They don't. There's no real difference in quality or anything else. They are what they are, and I think they're cool. They have the Tremolo lock right back. That's a little switch right back here. You can actually lock your tremolo in place, so it don't go anywhere. It's rock solid. Okay, so or you can put the whammy in here and go nuts, and it stays in tune. Okay, so it's not like every other Fender whammy or what have you. These things do stay in tune. Also, your open strings sound just like your fretted strings because they have brains, and they use the 0 fret right here, so that if you have a nut made out of bone or plastic, it's going to sound different than it is fretted against here. So people are basically, again, guitarded on 99.9% of the guitars in the world. These people get it right. So you put a fret right there and it sounds just like all your notes that are fretted. Duh, makes sense. Okay, anyway, so this is a great little invention. It's been here since Steinberger started. They realized the need to put conventional strings on, and there you go. Steinberger don't make it. Nope. You got to buy it outsourced from other people. So beautiful thing, and well worth the 40 bucks to use your own flipping strings. Okay, how does a guitar sound? Sounds great. Last thing here, of course, it just tunes up right down here. These things are, it's one of the best bridges around. The roller, saddles, again, the best thing around. You get the Les Paul type of things or what have you, and they're just guitar strings sitting on a knife edge. They're going to break. These don't. Okay? They roll. So your guitar stays in tune, blah blah blah. Everything in the world about this is Wonderful. Okay, everything makes sense. It's got a strap button here, got a strap button over here, left-handed, right-handed, flip it over. You're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so it's just a very well thought out guitar. You want to sit down and play it? Hey, look right here. Little flip out deal, and you can sit down and play it. Sits right in your knee. Okay, if I have to show it, I have to show it. So, boom, sits there just like a regular guitar. Get your flippy outy thing, put it right back. Ta-da, you're done. It's just a very well thought out guitar. So grab one of these things. You can't beat them, like I said, just yank the pickups out and trash them like they should have been to begin with. But throw some good pickups in and you're ready to roll. Okay, here we go. We are on the, these are actually hot gold pickups in the bridge. Again, it's a dually and I do not have them tapped yet to where they can go to single coil mode. But here is just the bridge pickup. Sounds like any typical type of humbucker that is hot rodded. Throw distortion on it. Sounds like what it does. So, can't wait till it goes to single coil. Position number 2, so you got the dually and the single coil pickup. Okay. Okay, so there you got your humbucker with a single coil. We're getting better. Here's the middle single coil by itself. Go into the 4th position, so you have the middle one, and then the regular dually gold, not the hot gold this time, just the regular dually gold, which again, I can't wait till it gets tapped, because you can almost get the country thing going here. Okay, so good sounds. Finally, on the neck with the gold dually. Again, not the hot gold, just the regular gold. Just sounds like your typical humbucker. And again, with just straight distortion. noises. You get all your great blues stuff. Okay, so anyway, I really dig the guitar. I've had a lot of these in the past, and I just found it on eBay really cheap, and I got more from the pickups alone than I had to pay for the whole guitar. And like I said, I'm just going to throw a coil tap in here with the volume knob, and then I'm going to have, you know, my 80s broomstick guitar. And, you know, generally, like I said, I do everything stock, but this will be my one fun little project, and 90% of the work's done. Like I said, just install the coil tap here, and everything else is great. But the rest of the guitar is well thought out. Again, the EMG select pickups suck, you know, so I wouldn't wish those upon anybody. But the rest of the guitar is totally well thought out. Here's the back. It is what it is. It's no bolt-on junk. Again, quality between these and the USA stuff, not much difference at all. Don't pay the difference. So there's that little contraption that folds out for your, they've been on them for years, you know, to rest them on your leg for this shape. At least they think that part through. Again, this is the Gibson owned version, you know, imported from Kathy Lee's sweatshop, you know, the kids over there making these things. But they are a cool guitar, and like I said, just toss the pickups in the trash, and everything else about them rocks. The whammy feels great if you're into using them, and it does stay in tune. Okay, I would hook it up and mess with all that right now, but I'm just not going to, because it works. It works as good as a Floyd and all that stuff, and but then again, it just locks in place and is there for people like me who like their guitar to just not have the whole whammy thing going on. So anyway, very, very super cool guitar. I can't say enough good things about it. It really is a super guitar, and if you're into the whole look thing and you've always wondered about, like right here, you get to use your Allen wrench to do the neck adjustments, blah 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 blah. But the great thing is, yeah, you can go on eBay anywhere and find the little, just put Steinberger string conversion, whatever, converter, and 40 bucks, I know, for that stupid little thing, but hey, at least you don't have to use the crappy strings that they, only a couple of horrible string companies make, you know, your Diodario and all that kind of stuff, make the strings for these two, and Steinberger, both of them, yeah, suck. But it is what it is. But again, great guitar, and it weighs nothing. You can take it in the airplane with you, throw it in the suitcase with you if you want, because it'll fit. I couldn't be happier with this thing, I really couldn't. And I just know I'm going to love it more as soon as I throw in the coil tap. Right now, you pull on the knob, knob comes off. That will be fixed. Push on the knob, knob goes back on. Same back here. So those will be replaced soon, and I'll put up a new review. But anyway, it's just such a cool guitar, and it has so many things getting ready to go for it. So if you got a little chunk of change laying around, I would have preferred it in white. I'll get a white one too, and I'll do all this to it. But I like them enough to go ahead and invest in another 2, 3, or 4 of them. There's nothing at all wrong with these, like I said, except for the original pickups that come in them. But everything else is extremely well thought out. So kudos to the Spirit by Steinberger. It's the BR549 model or whatever it is. I'm sure I'll type it in for you guys that are looking for the actual model number. But it's one of my new ones, and this is an actual project guitar, not a collector thing, of course. So can't beat the thing, man. I love it. So there you go. That's all I got to say about that, Jenny. So there you go.